Greetings and salutations. My name is Manny Chumiso, also known as the Alkalized Man. Today, I'm going to show you and explain the beautiful concepts of Kangen water in the sense of structured water. So, let me find a little corner. Hope you enjoy the information. What do you see in the mirror? Our bodies are pretty much comprised of 72% water, like our planet is 72% water. Our bodies share the same thing, 72% water. Your body depends on the quality of water that you consume to replace the water that's inside you. As a suggestion, our diet should consist of about 70% water, 20% food. Our environment is subjecting us about 5%, and also the level of activity. As you can see with these images, it shows you the different types of percentages based on your organs and also the benefits of consuming the right amount of water. Water is extremely important because in America, we're very dehydrated. So, not all water is created the same. You have your tap water, bottled water, reverse osmosis water, distilled, filtered, river, spring, well, alkaline, active hydrogen, electrons, everything else in between. You got your filters, you got your bottled water in so many different categories. It's just a plethora of things. It's kind of confusing to find out what is the right water to drink. You can't drink the lake because of bacteria. You can't drink the rivers because of bacteria. There's so many things that's going on. And we're always being bombarded on the concept of what's the right water. So let's go over some of the basics about some of those concerns, those fears. The fear and chemical concerns that we have with like tap water. We had to deal with the chlorine, the fluoride, the pharmaceutical drugs, the sulfur, the smell, the discoloration, and everything else in between. And we have been led down the path that bottled water is the answer. But unfortunately, bottled water, after they molded the plastic, they just loaded up with the water while the plastic is still hot. So all those harsh chemicals just get absorbed into the water. So you have your BPA plastic, you have your mass pollution going on out there, and now you have reverse osmosis, which was supposed to be the next alternative. Unfortunately, it demineralizes the drinker, but it's also very acidic, and it's pretty much dead water. So I'll tell you more about reverse osmosis. Here, the best type of water out in the market out there is spring water. Spring water is okay, but it also is subjected to the environment, like farms with their herbicides, pesticides, and everything being leached into the soil. So the suggestion is to just check out your water. Check out this little video dealing with pollution.
There's a big problem forming up in the North Pacific Ocean. A collection of trash approximately twice the size of Texas has formed and shows no sign of depletion. Albatross, turtles, and more marine animals eat this plastic debris floating on the garbage island. This causes numerous health problems such as development, handicap, and death. Organisms at the microscopic level feel this devastating effect as well. Scientists try tirelessly to clean up the mess, but have barely made a dent. That's where you come in. It's up to us to clean up the mess we made. Remember to recycle your recyclable products. Let's scratch the patch and bash the trash together.
So our current health issues, BPA plastic in bottled water has been found to lead towards the epidemic issues of prostate cancer amongst men, breast cancer amongst women, and also destabilizing our hormones because it's a synthetic estrogen. And also due to a lot of these health issues, it's all based on acidosis. As you can see in some of these images, around our world, cancer is a problem. The US, it's not on the top, it's not at the bottom, but it's pretty damn low I mean, we're pretty damn high, unfortunately, because of our diet. Now, Dr. Otto Warburg, he's the one. In 1931, he told the world that cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. Yet all our food nowadays is acidic with their sodas and everything else in between. Oh, they knew then, but we're going towards this. Check this out.
According to the American Cancer Society, there will be approximately 230,000 new invasive breast cancer diagnoses in the U.S. this year, as well as around 40,000 breast cancer-related deaths. That's pretty close to where those numbers were in 2012, which is the most recent data available, and it fits the broader trend of breast cancer in America. Diagnosis rates and death rates have remained fairly static or declined slightly over the last 10 years on record. The 5-year survival rate for breast cancer patients is roughly 89.4%, but that's heavily dependent on how far the cancer has spread in the body. The more localized the cancer is, the easier it is to treat. The National Institutes of Health estimates the medical cost of cancer will reach $158 billion by 2020. Breast cancer accounts for about $20 billion. Breast cancer continues to be the most common cancer in women worldwide, with nearly 1.7 million new cases in 2012. For Newsy, I'm Lexi Hamasfar.
That's just one example. Are you drinking enough water? Typically, a person that is healthy, as a suggestion, you should be drinking 50% in body weight in ounces. If you have some health issues, you should be drinking up to 75% water based on your body weight in ounces. If you have chronic health issues, you should be going up to 100% of your body weight in ounces. Now, this is again just a suggestion. Now, electrolyzed reduced water is the body's best type of water that you can replace within your body. Your molecules is pretty much 99% water. So with good hydration allows your cells to work properly, taking in the nutrients, excreting the toxins, taking it in, taking it out. And these are the list of other names of electrolyzed reduced water, such as structured water, active oxygen, hydroxyl ions, free radical scavengers, alkalized water. And you can check this out from PubMed.com, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. But do your research and see the benefits. What type of lake do you want to be? I like to be one of those lakes that's like flourishing, abundance of life. With an abundance of life, you are what you eat. You got to eat your fruits and vegetables because those are alive. That's what makes you more alive. There lies the whole issue, because a lot of people are like this lake. It's very toxic, has all these chemicals. Nothing lives in that water. Why? Because a lot of the food that Americans eat is dead. It's all cooked. All the enzymes, bacteria, everything is dead. It's all deep fried, has too much grease. It has no nutritional value. How is electricity or electrolyzed reduced water created? Here's some beautiful examples. Boom! It's beautiful. It happens over water all the time. Look at this. It's beautiful. Oh, just go outside. Oh, it's the beautiful sight. So what is structured water? Most of us only know water in 3 different phases, such as liquid, solid, and gas. But what's the 4th? Well, according to Dr. Gerald Pollack, he describes structured water as the 4th phase, which is like a thin layer within water. Here you have an insect that walks on top of the 4th phase water, known as structured water, or as he calls it, the exclusion zone. And with the exclusion zone, it's actually structured oxygen and hydrogen in its smallest form. And it's very, very powerful. And this, he found, is within our cells, within fruits and vegetables, in their cells. Like a single cell organism, as you see, the electrons is inside the cell and the protons on the outside. It's the same thing in our own cells. Our own cells has structured water. Check out this example.
This skitter across the surface of the water earns it precious seconds and the nickname Jesus Christ Lizard. It drives its feet down so hard and so fast that it never sinks deeper than a few inches. A human would need to run at 65 miles an hour to do this.
The amazing thing about structured water is it has an abundance of electrons. Ordinary water has protons, and I'll show that later in another video. The protons doesn't give you that energy, but structured water, because it's negatively charged, it just gives you that abundance of energy, pretty much H3O2. Here you have a nice beautiful organization of structured water, but in regular water, it's unstructured water. What does that mean? That with your ordinary water, you're not absorbing into the cells. But with structured water, you are absorbing into the cells. By eating good quality food and also going outside, you're getting your sunlight, coconut oil, turmeric, green juicing. And also, walking outside barefooted is grounding. It's amazing that how the environment can actually amplify yourself within yourself. It goes in so many different measures. Because with those items,
see how this type
check this
of
out.
water
This is the effect.
affects
This is the
human
effect.
blood. The doctor is drawing blood from a patient's finger. Using a special microscope, we shall be able to see the condition of her body from this drop.
These are red blood cells, and they've lost their electrical charge, so they're all stuck together in a formation called a rouleau. Here's a huge symplast. Symplasts are associated with heart disease and arthritis and lung disease and many other conditions that could be coming in the future.
The doctor asks the patient to drink a small amount of structured water. After 12 minutes, the doctor again draws blood from the patient and studies it.
So you can see that the cells then become buoyant, they become slippery, and they have their electrical charge, so they repel each other. That allows them to carry oxygen, and it means that we're changing the pH of the blood back to an aerobic environment rather than an anaerobic environment. I think that's utterly amazing that just drinking water could do that.
Now here's some documentation that Dr. Gerald Pollack has published dealing with the concept of structured water and the benefits on the body. The benefits, oh my God, it's just a huge list. Because structured water has high pH, an abundance of electrons, also known as antioxidants. And here we have the cellular performance dealing with like cellular respiration. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, but this is a process where your cells take in those nutrients and excretes the toxins. Here you have a cellular representation dealing with the mitochondria, and this is a nice representation of the cell membrane. And the aquaporins are actually the gateway where all these things are getting absorbed. And while your cells are capturing all these different electrons, it's actually helping the mitochondria. The mitochondria is like the engine. And with all these free radicals attacking the cell, that's what's damaging your DNA, as you can see. And the antioxidants is what's protecting your cells. Oh, but let me show you this little video as well, because it will just blow your mind and how an understanding of what this all means.
Our bodies are comprised of billions of molecular cells held together by electronic bonds. Sometimes these molecules are held together by a weak bond and can split apart, resulting in an unstable molecule with an unpaired electron. This molecule is known as a free radical. Some free radicals occur normally in our bodies through metabolism. However, there are many environmental factors that can cause an excess of free radicals, such as pollution, radiation, cigarette smoke, and herbicides. In addition, stress, lack of exercise, and lack of sleep. These free radicals will start attacking healthy, nearby cells in an attempt to replace their missing electron. When the attacked molecule loses its electron, it becomes a free radical itself. This can cause a chain reaction to occur, resulting in the disruption of millions of nearby molecules. This chain reaction is known as oxidative stress, and many experts agree that oxidative stress is thought to be leading causes for such things as arthritis, premature aging, edema, and leg swelling, hardening of the arteries, and even an increased susceptibility to cancers. We can see the results of this oxidation in our everyday environment, such as a rusting piece of metal or fruit that's exposed to air. Think about it. If you cut a piece of apple and leave it out in the open, in a very short period of time, you'll see the surface begin to turn brown. And that's how quickly oxidation occurs. Imagine this happening in your body. It is literally decaying otherwise healthy cells. So how do we protect ourselves from these free radicals that are wreaking havoc in our bodies? Well, if the destructive process is through oxidation, then the answer is antioxidation, the opposite of oxidation. And this is achieved with antioxidants. Antioxidants stop this chain reaction by donating one of their own electrons to the free radicals. The great thing is, the antioxidant nutrient itself does not become a free radical by giving away its electron. It's kind of like a win-win situation for the antioxidant.
Antioxidants is extremely critical. The amount of antioxidants determine your health, your age, your quality of life. The only way to fight against these free radicals is by consuming antioxidants. Where do you get your antioxidants? Of course, from your fruits and vegetables, which your fruits and vegetables also have structured water within its cells. And within those cells, you're eating those and it goes into your body and you're getting those antioxidants to fight against your free radicals, because you're getting your free radicals from your foods, your toxins and things that's going on in the outside, as well as your emotions. You don't want to have the food like you see at the bottom image where everything is just dead, because all that stuff that's dead is nothing more than free radicals. That's why our moms and dads have been telling us, eat your fruits and vegetables. Eat your fruits and vegetables, because those fruits and vegetables is actually what's keeping you more alive. Because your body takes all those free radicals, and then those free radicals are damaging your body, that's leading you towards health issues. Now, the search to the truth is, if you really want to know more about all this stuff dealing with the health benefits of structured water and electrolyzed reduced water, you want to go through PubMed.gov. If you really want to know more of how they've been studying this, you have to go to PubMed. It's unbiased. You don't want to go to Google. Google is extremely biased. But go to PubMed. Look up electrolyzed reduced water, molecular hydrogen, hydroxyl ions, free radical scavengers. I mean, there's so much documentation out there. Oh, it's beautiful. The more you know, the more you can help yourself as well as others. So check out those keywords. Now, the next topic is the continuation. When you're doing your research, you have your molecular hydrogen, which is loaded with hydrogen molecules that can neutralize the free radicals that's going on in your body. It helps your cell membranes, your mitochondria, and even your nucleus. And due to the unique properties, the amounts of hydrogen just helping out all the oxidation that's going on, the oxidation stress that your body's just going through, and how, again, the antioxidants is just helping you neutralize all these things, which is reducing the inflammation, the obesity, the allergies, all these different side effects that free radicals give. That's why our society is so loaded with all these sicknesses, is because they lack antioxidants because of their diet. It's all about diet and emotions. Negative emotions, more oxidation. Crappy food, crappy diet, more oxidation. It's all about getting your hydrogen, getting your good breath of oxygen, everything else in between. Hydroxyl ions and free radical scavengers. Again, antioxidants. The example dealing with the apple. Exposed to the air. You're exposed to the air, but your body needs the air. Our cells also oxidize as due to the environment, and it intakes all these different free radicals by again your diets. if you want to live longer, if you want to live in a better quality of life, it's all about what you consume. Because this, you have complete control. Sitting here, you don't have that much control. Your emotions, you have, well, I would say 60% of your control. But again, it's all about the free radicals that's going into your body and what you have to put in your body to counter all those activities that's going on in your body. Get those electrons. Just get those electrons. The natural miracle water around the world. Now, these are some natural places that have these miracle waters where hundreds and thousands of people go to these places just to get this healing water. I mean, this healing water has done so many things for people to the point where they just had to know what was going on. And they realized that this miracle water has active hydrogen, structured water, active hydrogen, electrons, antioxidants, an abundance of antioxidants. It all comes down to what you're putting into your body. Oh, it's so beautiful. And when you have access to this, the abundance of electrons, the abundance of antioxidants, you will change your life literally forever. Now, you guys go visit those places. It's one of my life journeys to go to one of these places and start doing these investigations. How I benefit from my electrolyzed reduced water / structured water. So I have a Kangen machine, and it creates seven different types of water. 3 of them, 8.5 to 9.5, is what I drink. And also they have 7.0 for pretty much your pharmaceutical drugs. The reason why, because the 8.5 to 9.5 breaks down the medication too fast. Now, do the same thing with your vitamins, even better. You'll get more of your bang for your buck because you're absorbing more of those nutrients and it's going into your cells. The beauty water does great for the skin. The 11.5 I use for cleaning my fruits and vegetables to take out the herbicides and pesticides. And the 2.5, which is the biggest bang. As you can see, the orange button, that is everything because the 2.5 is used as my sanitation. That one has the hypochlorous acid. And the hypochlorous acid has been approved by the FDA. Now, hypochlorous acid is not bleach, it's not hydrogen peroxide. It is the real deal that kills viruses, fungus, bacteria. And I use it to sanitize my entire home. And this image here is the list of things that it kills, like MRSA, salmonella, different types of pathogens. I use it as my deodorant, my feet, my cat, anything else between that I need to sanitize, my bathroom, my kitchen, and everything else in between. Now, the main functions of the Kangen machine is not just drinking the water, but also making your home into a little miniature hospital. And this is a medical device. It is the only ionizer on the market that is certified as a medical device.
In Japan, many hospitals use ionized water, aka Kangen water, for curing complicated diseases. This patient had a bad case of diabetes and had to have his leg amputated from the knees. However, the doctor experimented with acidic water in which he bathed the leg first. And concurrently, the patient drank 1.5 gallons of alkaline water a day. The result surprising. He only needed to cut the tip of his toe, and other than that, full recovery. These are pictures of innocent children with very serious skin problems. Also, here are some adults that have suffered with this problem for years. You can tell by the pictures how much they are suffering. Initially, they used Western medication to no avail. Then they tried the Kangen water, aka ionized water. They drank the alkali water first and were treated with the acidic water on their skin. One could see Dramatic results within a few weeks of treatment.
医师的建议下，决定采用3点式是已经没有了。好，告诉他们快速恢复的秘诀。惊讶，比如说高条件时，当然是否年龄严重。
In Japan, some hospitals use the acidic water to treat bed sores for bedridden patients. The results is better than regular medication. These patients also drink Kangen water and have had a positive effect on their health. In daycare centers, the fortunate kids will have used this water since they were born and will be using this water for generations.
There's so much information out there dealing with other ionizers, but as you can read here, a lot of the competition uses the SD501 Enagic's Kangen water as its baseline, its reference point. Why? Because it's been out there for 43 years plus. Now, since this has been out there for so long, and it's the only medical device, not other ionizers can claim that, not even close, not even survive that long. Why? Because of the titanium platinum plated plates that's medical grade. And the competitions, so far that I know of, is not even close to that. The Enagic machine also has bigger plates. It also has solid plates, which makes a big difference because of cooling. But with the competition uses mesh. Mesh is nothing more but tiny little wires. And as current is going through them, it's expanding and contracting, expanding, contracting, and it's flaking off the plating. And that plating goes into pretty much your mouth. Now, these machines also do self-cleaning, but Enagic is the only one that you can manually do your cleaning, and also the company does a yearly clean, which double checks everything, and if there's any issues, they just pretty much replace the component or they replace your machine. Now, again, this is the only machine that has been certified as a medical device, but also an OEM, meaning that the company designs it, makes it, builds it, sends it to you. And they have multiple places around the world. And also, because they've been out for so long, they are the only ones that have been certified around the world. And here's a nice collection of all the awards that they have won over the years around the world. Again, this is the only machine that I know of that has all these things. Why Enagic? I have a little hospital in my kitchen. It has changed my life. It's changed Evelyn's life. A lot of her pains are gone. My mom, she's reversing her diabetes. And it has saved me so much, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, I'm going to explain the 3 properties. Here you have the microcluster. You can think of it as regular tap water as a tennis ball, and the microcluster as BBs. And you throw them at the chain link fence. The tennis ball will get stuck. The BBs goes through the cells. Now, I'm going to show you the pH and the ORP in these nice little videos. And you'll see up front what I'm talking about. What they've been selling you and what you can actually have personally in your kitchen, consuming every day. Most of us have been poisoning ourselves because we've been told by the commercial industry saying, drink this, eat this, but they're trying to do a little something to you in the background. Now, most of us are getting sicker as time progresses, and a lot of us are waking up and trying to do just the reversal of getting sick. There's too much cancer, there's too much diabetes, too much gout, there's too many people popping pills. We're not supposed to be doing that over the years. So what is the cause of multiple diseases? It's acidosis. So these drinks cause acidosis. So I'm going to pretty much tell you what's causing it and how you can reverse it. Because all diseases require an acidic body. Cancer, diabetes, and everything. But to get your optimal health, you have to alkaline your body. So let me show you what's going on over here. I'm going to use a pH drop. This will indicate within the rainbow. Red is super acidic, purple is super alkaline. So let's go. Sodas, This is a representation of all sodas. This is a representation of all sports drinks. This is your common brand of bottled water. Could you imagine all the sodas you've been drinking has been taking your calcium, all the sports drinks that all these sports people are supposedly drinking? Really? All the stuff that they've been pushing onto you is killing you softly, and you're having a smile on your face.
That's good.
Kangen water. This is what I drink every day in the morning. Instead of buying your bottled water, be the manufacturer of your own water right there. Every morning, every afternoon, every night. And I don't have to pay nothing. That thing will last you for 35 years plus. What happens when you drink this? Do yourself a favor. Don't drink this. Why? You just killed yourself. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourself. So stop paying them to get you sick and start paying yourself to keep yourself healthy. Do it for your family. Do it for yourself. This is the reason why I did it. I did it for myself and I did it for my family. And they have been improving their health every day, every second, and they're influencing other people. So lead by example. Health is wealth. This is tap water. This is Kangen water. Now I just explained, well, let me put this over here because I want to have the same. Okay. This here is an ORP meter. This measures electrons and protons. So I'm going to go get a little bit closer so you can see this measurement. Right now I am seeing 142, 143, and so on and so forth. I'm going to put this probe in the tap water. Oh, sorry, that's Kangen water. My bad. See how quick it jumped to the negative? This is my tap water. It's going up. It's going up. I'm at 200 protons. Protons. Now, this is oxidation right here. This is what's aging me. I'll show you with Nestea.
You want me to open
this,
that for you?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay. Check this out. This is what's coming out of my tap water. It's a positive number. Now, check this out. Negative 500, negative 600, negative 670. I'm drinking easy water. I am drinking restructured water. I am drinking the same water that's in my cells. Yes, I'm drinking negative charged water that's in my cells. Now, the best example is a fish tank. Your fish don't like to be in a dirty fish tank. The dirtier it is, the most likely they're going to die. When you're drinking soda, you're dirtying your fish tank. You're dirtying your body. You're killing it with acid. When you're drinking your tap water, it's almost like acid. I'm going to the easy. Oh, sorry. I'm going to the Nestle. Look at that. About positive 149, positive 160, positive 79. Look at that. Now, this is BPA plastic in little Nestle bottles, which is good for our little kids. Nope. You're aging your kids. It's not your fault. Nobody knows this. Except right here. You're getting to know this right now, right here. You watch this video. It's going to blow your mind. Woo! Okay. I'm at positive 243. It's a 45. It's still going up. This is not good for the cells. So that's why you need to feed your kids all the fruits and vegetables in the world. They need all the fruits and vegetables in the world. It's not hot dogs. It's not pizzas. That's all oxidation right there. It's not great. Oh. Let me bring it for you. Boom! It's not in your sports drinks. It's not in your sports drinks. Look at that. It jumped up to 480, 482, 483. It's not in your sports drinks. It's not in your sports drinks. Look at that. Negative 523. Negative 5. Negative. Negative 600. 614. I mean, this is what I'm drinking every day. This is what Evelyn is drinking. This is what my mom is drinking. This is what some people, the elites of the elites, is drinking this. Exactly. But not just that. It helped my girlfriend, my fiance. It's helped my mom. It's helped my family and friends. I don't care what other people say. It's helped them. And they can't say otherwise. Now, if someone referred this video to you, please go talk to them. Get your machine. It will be the best decision in your life. It's changed my life, and I know it's going to change yours. But if you stumbled upon this video, you can always contact me by leaving a comment, like it. But also, you can find me on Facebook at Manny Chumiso, or you can email me, and I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I tried to speed it up just a little bit. And there's just so much information out there. Do your due diligence. When you're looking at other ionizers, ask them about the plates. Ask them about the lifetime warranty. Because if they change their part number or they change their company, that lifetime warranty don't mean squat. But I can tell you this. When you get your machine, the person that referred you or myself, we will help you all the way as much as we can. We will help you in so many different ways. And this is not a pyramid scheme, not even close. This is all about direct. All we do is promote and we help educate people. You deal with the company themselves. But all in all, it's about your health and your family's health and your friends and all the people that you're going to impact. But most of all, health is wealth. No ands or buts. Health is true wealth. Thank you so much. God bless and have a good day.